You already know who I am, so I'll just go right into it. I would think I was here in 2008 or 2009, and gave a talk basically on TXGenWeb at that archives at that point. We had just moved off of TXGenWeb because they had decided to put banners on everything, and all of our archives stuff was really going to make a mess of our archives, first of all, and second of all, I figured that if they were going to put banners on, advertising wasn't very far behind, and that may be what they're doing now. I have no idea what they're doing. So anyway, we figured that if we couldn't stand our own 2 feet and be viable, that we were probably going to have to fold anyway. So it's worked out really well for us. A little bit of ancient history on this. We began in 1996 along with TXGenWeb. In 1996, you could basically get maybe 1 megabyte of web space for your website. And that's like 2 pictures and a little bit of text, and you run out of space. Brian Leverage of TXGenWeb at that time stepped in and guaranteed us 1 gigabyte of space, which was basically unheard of. My computer at that time had 2 1 gigabyte hard drives on it total. So we started with that. With 1 gigabyte, we decided we weren't going to do pictures. We were going to do straight text, no HTML, nothing really too extravagant. Everything was geared toward data. To give you an idea, a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper with typing on it is about 2 gigabytes. So a 500-page book is about a megabyte, and 1 gigabyte is of course 1,000 of those. So you're looking at 1,000 500-page books that you could get into that 1 gigabyte of space. Well, as memory became cheaper and hard drives became bigger, I just saw recently they now come up with a 100 terabyte hard drive. I want one of those.
Me too.
And so we moved off at TXGenWeb in 2008, as I said, and we bought a server. Oh, come on. Why don't you want to?
Wrong way. Go the other way.
We didn't get an account like most of you had an account at TXGenWeb or wherever. You apply to the company, pay the money, and you get either a set amount of space or a limited amount of space, but you don't have complete control of your website. If you tend to run something that's going to take a large amount of CPU time, you're going to end up getting bumped off. If you're running like a gambling website or a porno website and you're getting millions of hits an hour, they don't want you because you're taking up the CPU that everybody has to use, and the idea is that if you have a website where you get maybe 20 or 30 hits a day. When I did start South Dakota, I was amazed. I was getting like 100 hits a day, and for South Dakota, that's unbelievable. So we have our own dedicated server The idea is here is that we can run our own, search engine. If it's running slow, it's because of us, not because somebody else is hogging up the bandwidth. And, the other things that we can do is we can run our own server, we can run our own, applications. We can devise a lot of things that you cannot do if you just have an account, with someone. Okay, the second part of that is that, last winter, we ran out of space. Because you're confined to a box, basically, a computer, and if you run out of space, you just can't put anything more in it. No matter how hard you try to stuff it, it's not gonna go. And so we had to get a larger server. We went from that 500 gigabytes to now we have two 2 terabyte hard drives. Now it took us 22 years to fill up 500 gigabytes. Now how long do you think it's going to take us to fill up that 8 terabytes that we have now? Probably it's going to be our lifetimes and a little bit more, I hope. Now, with dedicated server, what we did was we bought, even if you did a dedicated server, a lot of times they'll install a control panel and that sort of thing. We got just a plain box with the hard drives and a wire connecting it to the internet. We built everything ourselves. We had to build the way to get to the internet. You had to build the directory structure. We had to build and the FTP program. We had to develop the way to make accounts together so that a state coordinator for one state can only access his own state, where we also have control over everything. We had to build in a mail system. This entire, this is what we originally got was like getting a computer with DOS 3.1 on it. It was nothing there, but we looked at the control panel. If we bought the control panel, we'd have to pay for it by the month. And we decided, first of all, we didn't need the control panel because we weren't going to sell accounts. And that's basically the reason you would use a control panel, so you can quickly create accounts for people. And since it's just us, we didn't need that, and so we did not get that. It's just very, very basic, bare bones. And so anyway, that kind of gives a little bit of explanation. So this winter we spent the time installing all of the software we needed and copying and all of our files off of our old server and putting them on this new server. Then we tested our new server before we shut off the old one to make sure that everything was working properly. And finally we turned off the large server on the old server, and no one even noticed any difference because we did it all very quickly and very easily. The other thing we've been working on, well, it's just the URL is usgwarchives.net. Again, we are not real fancy. If you go to our main page, for the archives. Family computer. Yes, I'm connected. Oh, no. No, it should go. Let's just, not worry about that for a moment. In addition to just plain text files, we have a lot of other things. We have collection of maps. Some of them are state maps. I've been putting plat maps from different counties online, things like that. Some maps that show how county boundaries have changed over the years. We have census images. We don't have a whole collection for a while. SK Publications was doing scanning of microfilm and marketing them, and they would send us a copy of whatever they scanned. And so what we have online, but usually the census by now, we have Family Search and Ancestry, and everybody has, brother has census images now. You can download the whole rolls of microfilm from Internet Archive. So we've kind of gotten away from just doing the census images, but we left them on for now. And then we have special collections. We have things that don't fit into the state and county format. For example, we have almost a complete run of the William and Mary Quarterly out of Virginia, but it kind of covers a lot of the East Coast states. All of the ones that are in the public domain we have put online. So you can read the William and Mary Quarterly from 1921, for example, through the archives. I have my postcards are on in the special, just because I wanted all the postcards to be in one place and not scattered throughout the whole range of states and counties. We have our own search engine. In fact, I lied to you. We have 53 search engines. We have a national search engine, which is helpful if you're looking for somebody with a very uncommon name. But if you're looking for, say, John Smith, I would suggest you not use the national one, because you'll get 211,000 hits right now. There's a search engine for each state, and you can then drill down to an individual county, or if you're only looking for, say, a death certificate, you can just search all of the death records from all over the United States if you want. You can search by year. There are lots of different ways you can search through the search engine. Search multiple counties at the same time, for example. That one, we've knocked down our mailing list at the moment, so that's not going to be helpful. But you can, once we get this up and running, you can sign up for a mailing list, say for Texas, and you will get an email once a night showing everything that's been uploaded to Texas archives for that day, if anything. If there's nothing, you don't get an email, but you would get an email otherwise. And we also have a way of adding data to the archives. We have 3 additional sites. These are not actually on TXGenWeb, but all of them say that anything submitted to these forms does go to, go into the archives. And what it is that it comes up with a table showing all the different kinds of data that you can add to the archives. And you click on one of those, or whatever you happen to have, and say you have a death certificate. You click on death certificates, it opens a little table, and you fill in the table with your name and email address, so somebody can contact you. Presumably you might have more information about that person. So it's a way for you to contact people that are researching that same family. And then you fill in the boxes, the form with all of the information that's on the death certificate. Hit the enter button. As soon as you hit the enter button, that information goes right into the archives. Just immediately. Unless you happen to use some language that is inappropriate. Anything that has 4-letter words in it, anything that, say, it talks about gambling or Viagra, things that are not necessarily genealogy. We have a spam filter, so that the spammers that will fill out these forms and send them, and it'll get caught in the spam filter. I was transcribing some Pennsylvania Revolutionary War tax rolls, and one of the surnames that popped up quite a bit in Pennsylvania is Lipschitz. So you can imagine that got caught in the spam filter every time. And so what you do is if you're submitting stuff and that happens, you just send a message to Deborah Crosby. Her name is at the bottom of all the little forms and her email address. And you say, I said something bad, but this is really genealogy. It's not somebody advertising something or trying to be smutty or whatever. That she will then pry it out of the filter and see that it's put in the archives. Otherwise, we get all this strange stuff come through those forms, because as soon as I hit the form, it's supposed to go right into the archives. By doing straight text, we eliminate many problems with hackers, because you can't put HTML into a text file and have it be immediately rendered. So we've done a lot of work as far as being able to keep people from exploiting what we're doing. What's missing? Anybody think if something's missing?
Are you gonna talk about Roots Web?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we find out?
Closet.
That's what's missing.
Okay.
So.
You get Shirley, she can get anybody to do anything.
So, anyway.
Joy's aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I avoid Shirley whenever I can. But anyway, you're all welcome to maybe pick a county or pick a state or whatever in the archives, and we have all kinds of people, probably about 300 people right now maintaining the web pages. In addition, we have a way that once you go through the form, put information in through the forms, we can then use our what we call a talk creator, It's a table of contents, and we can generate the HTML automatically for that. And right now, we're experimenting a little bit, and Florida now almost is completely autonomous. The HTML is generated for the table of contents and put in place, and all we need is someone just to look at it, make sure that it really does look like genealogy, and so yes.
In the archives, every county has a coordinator, just like we do in the TXGenWeb.
A lot of states, we just have a state coordinator that maintains the whole state, because there isn't that much to do. I like to think of TXGenWeb as like a big library, and you people, the county coordinators, the state coordinators, are like those reference librarians, those wonderful people that when you walk into a library and you say, where is, or how do I find, or whatever, and this librarian reaches over here and pulls stuff, and you know, before long you've got a whole table full of stuff that's going to take you 3 weeks to look at. Where the people that are managing the archives, we call them file managers, we don't even call them coordinators. They're just basically there to, it's like the librarian that orders the books or picks out the books and makes sure they get properly identified, put on the shelf, and then they reshelve things, but they don't really talk to the people that come into the library. So we're sort of behind the scenes. For the benefit of coordinators, our policy for the archives is that when stuff goes in, it doesn't come out. So we don't delete files. We had problems when we started out that genealogical societies had books or stuff, and they would get them to us to ask to digitize, and as soon as they got digitized, they'd say, oh, no, you can't have that, we want that back. And so they could market the CD of whatever we digitized for them. And so we say, you know, you give us stuff, it's going in, it's going to stay there forever. County coordinators, you have the problem of people deleting their stuff and deleting. Well, nobody deletes anything from the archives. We probably, and I've only deleted probably 4 or 5 items, and that was because of copyright violations or because it had living people in it. I tell everybody that if they are living, it ain't genealogy. So that is basically it. Anybody else with questions, problems?
With the recent thing that, okay, you do, okay. With the recent thing that RootsWeb has done, do you see any danger in them coming to us in a year or 2 and saying all that information is ours?
No, because I've made sure that everything is off of their servers.
Even if they go back to their old servers?
Even if they go back to their old servers, we have everything deleted from their servers.
Because that's the next move I see them taking.
Yeah. Well, they've tried that three times before. They started out with what was it, the obituary, the internet obituary collection. And they hired some third world country to go around snagging obituaries off of everybody's websites. And they swept those into Ancestry. And I'm not forgetting, my obituary was in there.
Oh, you look so good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing real well for that. But what this third world country, the people there did was every name was, your obituary where you have all these people's names, your descendants and their parents and the pallbearers and whoever submitted the file and everything. every name in there was the dead person. And so you had lots and lots of dead people. Well, as soon as we pointed that out to Ancestry, they deleted the internet obituary collection. And then they tried the internet biography collection. And that really riled up a lot of our county coordinators because they had a lot of biographies online, and those all got swept into Ancestry. And
See, I guess I'm more new school, I guess. I actually don't have a problem with them having the biographies and obituaries. I mean, I think the information should be available to everybody.
yeah, but I also think it should be free.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But if you've got it and they've got it, then it's
Yeah,
free.
right, yeah.
But I
If they
agree with
harvest
you
our
and with her,
stuff, it's.
is if it's available on your website for free and Ancestry wants to just have it in another location, great.
Yeah, that's not.
For free.
Fantastic.
For free.
For free.
Yeah.
But not to be accessible through a subscription.
Well, the other big problem there is when you do a search engine for Larry Joe Reynolds obituary, I will guarantee if you've got it on your website and Ancestry's got it on
It's gonna
theirs,
pop on Ancestry.
Ancestry's gonna come up way higher than you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So they would never get to your website to see your stuff.
Yes.
If you do a search on Ancestry and it's only on a county website, they will say that they found a hit for it, but you have to pay Ancestry. You have to have a Ancestry membership before they will let you through to my free website.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
No, I don't
that's
either.
not right.
I mean, I was doing a search for something, and I recognized it was only on Tarrant County,
Yeah.
and it was mine, and then they were wanting me to do that. I've never had an Ancestry account, and I refused to get one because of the way they do things.
I used to use Ancestry.
No, they,
for all this.
well, they put us in the search results
They don't
anyway,
do anything.
and they're just,
They go through and take what they want.
they don't take necessarily everything, but if your search engine finds it on my website, before they let you see it, you've got to have an Ancestry account. So I couldn't even use their link to go to my own website.
Yeah.
I had to go back through the normal channels
Right.
to do it.
Okay, anybody else, questions?
I don't have a question, but I want to let everyone know that I do Minnesota Archives for Joy.
And she's looking for help.
And so we work together, other than, I did get her to come back to Minnesota and take the county back, so. But anyway, it's very simple to be a file manager. The TOC, HTML that is, it's all printed for you. All you do is copy and paste. It's awesome. And doing a whole state, really, like she said, it's not a lot of work, even if you do a whole state. Though you can use certain counties, am I right, Lauren?
Yeah, I have just my county.
So, it's a worthwhile thing to do. And Joy doesn't really avoid me, she just.
She tried to avoid everybody.
Yeah, let's say no.
Nobody else? We're all done?
Thank you.
Do you have any availability? Do you have any, you said volunteers, you needed, do you have states or what do you have available?
You can just look at the, you go to the state archive, table contents page, and
No.
there'll be, all the counties are usually listed there, and some of them will have a name underneath that somebody has adopted that county. But if you don't see anybody, contact the state file manager and say, hey, I can do, Burbank County or whatever.
Awesome.
And anybody else? No questions? No problems? pushing all through.
Thank you, George.